Yo, 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 good evening all. Oh, right until I fly, I am here support. Whoop, whoop. Get on, mate. You alright? How you doing? This is not one of those evenings. I don't think I've got enough alcohol in the house to keep me going for this evening, but cheers anyway. Go, Jack. How you doing, mate? Hope things are well. One of those crazy build videos again. Oh, Kels is in the house. Get on, Kels. So I think she's only here to let me blow shit up online. I'm good at that. But yeah, sorry, my webcam's off the side. There's a new office. I know all the storage box behind that are all the same as they used to be, but we are in a different room. Yeah, so hopefully it's going to work. So all this all changes. Crap everywhere at the moment. I'm trying to get on with it. So what we're going to do this evening is we're going to just do a little tutorial on how to install these bad boys, because not everybody knows what these are, but here we go. Look. Some race wire LEDs. Now these are, the colour is assignable, but it's not done through Betaflight. It is literally on like a jumper. Where's my little pointer? Let me get a little pointer. Got a little pointer. I can show you. So focus. Come on, you know you want to. There you go. On the side here, like you see little jumpers. Now if you jump them, obviously if you spritz them with soda in different combinations, it gets you different colours on the LEDs. And then obviously you've got your three motor wires, really horrible doing this back front, at the bottom, and three motor wires at the top. But you notice at the bottom there are three extra ones there, and that's so you can, if you're putting these on top of the arms, you can run three small wires off and have another one of these on the bottom, also all powered off the same motor, which is quite nice. So let me swap to the other cam so you can see what's going on my bench. There we go. Right, so excuse the roll of soda. This shiny thing here is my my microphone. So you have to put up with that for a minute. So what we've got here, what I'm putting it on. This is my 6-inch Alien. Alright, I'll get some specs out of the way before anybody asks. I appreciate there's not very many people watching, but obviously over the next couple of weeks they'll, you know, views go up because people watch it back. So we've got a 6-inch Alien. The motors here are the MCK 1800 kV T motors, 6S obviously. We've then got the Dalrc 50 amp Rocket 4-in-1 ESC, and then we've got the Dalrc F7 flight controller on top of that. At the back here we've got the TBS Unify SE, which is the 1 watt version with TBS Crossfire receiver. Of it, and it is the Lumenier Axii Stubby. Here we've got a Gary strap. There's another Gary strap on top for the battery. We've got a Mr. Steel foam wedge here for the GoPro. Camera on the front. We've got a Caddex SD2 Turbo Freestyle one, and that's in there. And this rubber grip on the top is the TBS battery pad. It's pretty much like it's like an Oma grip, but it's the TBS one. And I've actually had one of these skin a battery alive. I crashed once. All 6 cells got ejected but the actual wrapping of the battery stayed behind, which was ironic to see, but also terrifying because when the battery all shorted out. Excuse me, drink. So yeah, so there's that. Obviously this runs on a 6S and Adrenaline 1300 6S battery. Yeah, absolute animal of a quad, flies superb. Obviously it's a 6-inch quad, but I only ever put 5-inch props on it. And the props I'm running on it are the HQ props. I know Kelsey's going to hate that because Gen fan. She's a Gen fan. But there you go. So that's the setup. Now for Zoom, I've already done. The main idea of me doing this is to show people what they are and what they do. Obviously, they're race wire, and we would like something along those lines when we've finished. But I've actually done the other side, because obviously you don't want to see me do it twice, but what I've done the other side on the rear, obviously I wanted them on the bottom, so if you can see I'm actually running the wires off the edge. Where's my pointer gone? My pointer makes me look like a school teacher. So yeah, I'm running the wires off the edge underneath. Now if I flip them over that, you'll see that then they run into that and then back out straight back into the ESC. Obviously when you're cutting and splicing the wires to get them in, you want to make sure you don't mix up the order, because obviously then you're going to make the motor spin the opposite way. But other than that, there's not much to it, but they are great. And I mean, Kelsey's got some. She bought some from the States when she went away, and she'll tell you that they are uber bright. They are massively bright. But let's get this going and let's get this arm done, and you can see it in action. So, obviously, first things first, we need to tin our. Well, my hair's falling out. What the fuck? So a bit of solder. Let me turn my soldering iron on. I don't know what temperature everybody likes to solder at, but I prefer 330 as me. And you may notice that I'm not using a gas one anymore. I've used a gas soldering iron for years, but not anymore. People just kept taking the mickey at me for it, so I just got rid of it. It's getting there. Oh, if you're wondering what this glowy thing is here, it's my mouse mat. Just thought I'd let you know before you go think, oh, he's got some fancy LED, but no, it's actually my mouse mat. See? Love my mouse mat. So, let's tin these motor connections in and out quite quickly. Hang around. Oh, this is a neat little rubber soldering mat. Because obviously the new office, as you can see, has a real wood worktop. And I won't be flavour of the month if I melt it. But right, here we go. So on the other one I went for yellow was the jumper, and if you look on our website, because obviously this is the standard sign. There's mini ones as well. On the mini one, there's a diagram of what combinations, because there's only 3. So what combination you can join depends on what colour you get. And if I remember rightly, was the alien. I did R and G. Don't know if we get close enough on that. So at the top there it says R and G, and that's the 2 I bridged out. And that gets me yellow, yellow, yellow. Axii. So there we go, that all. If I go back just to webcam a minute, then you'll be able to show you that. So focus. There you go. So change the top and bottom motor wires and an RNG to get me yellow on there. Let me turn off his soda and iron in a minute because I'm great at burning shit. Brilliant at it. Right, note to self on these. You need to insulate the frame. Got to insulate it. You can't just put that straight on the carbon fibre frame because they do conduct, and it will just go through everything and short the whole frame out. So you need to insulate them. So what I've got some 3M double-sided pads. Keep remember the camera's there. All right, and I'm just going to stick that to the bottom of them. Let me swap the camera back over again. There you go. Steady hands, get on. What are you up to tonight, Kaz? Anything interesting? Is that you texting me? But it is. You sent me a photo. Could you watch me on any more devices in your house? I'll show that to the camera. Look at that. I'll show it to that camera actually, because that one's just a bit better. God's sake, on a phone, on a tablet, and on the TV. Was that my mate Malk's idea, was it? Oh, so I'm just bending down because the bin's down there. Eating, you're always eating. What are you eating? Anything nice? Sending me texts and I'm live. Start of the show. Oh dear. Right, hopefully I ain't going to burn the side because I turned it off. Right, let's grab me in. Let me get this in. So what I'm going to do is mimic the other side. I'm going to go this way. It just makes it easier, doesn't it? Where's my pointer? Pointer. Get on, Malk. You alright, mate? See, over there, Malk, over that way, is an empty chair. And it needs a Malcolm sat in it, but you know. If you turned up, I'd have a shave for you. Mini roll? What, a chocolate mini roll? Get on. Right, so I'm gonna, because I need the wires to go underneath like the other side, I'm gonna cut about 2/3 down the arm. I'm gonna cut the wires. I'll grab my snips. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep that cable tie there so I know which order the wires stay in. I don't mess it up. You with me? Right. I can't believe you guys are actually watching me on 3 devices. And they're actually using a new YouTube app, and it doesn't tell you how many people are online, which I find really odd. Which I find a bit bizarre. Right, so cut off 3 wires, haven't we? I cut them on the angle because obviously the time it bends around underneath it, then becomes straight. See what I did there? So then what I'm going to do, I need to strip these so we can. Very aware that I'm not in the camera shot. That's better. That's better. I met Stanley. Love myself a good Stanley. And then what I do, because everybody's different at building quads, I just row the blade around the top of the wire like that. Just a couple of moves from the end, and then we can just, he says, pull them off. See? We don't need a massive amount of wire exposed on the ends because we don't have a massive amount of solder, you know, a place to solder. So let's tell me soldering iron back on. There we go. So what we need to do now is tin these bad boys. The telly is crap tonight. Okay, she don't want to watch me, mate. God damn it. Oh no, now I'm just dropping shit. There you are. Yeah, your missus don't want to watch me. Like I said, I'm not overly bothered about, you know, people that don't watch it live completely now. I mean, I appreciate people got lives and stuff, but over the next, you know, over the next month or so, people watch it from the channel, so you know the views get picked up, which is nice. I'm quite impressed that Jack's here, to be honest. I didn't think I'd see him here this evening. So yeah, just going to tin the wires. Look at that. Always clean mid-tip at the end. Everybody likes a clean tip. And then what I like to do with the back, okay, is just I like to peel. Just peel back a little bit like that. Lift them up, because then also I need to solder yay to yay. So just to make my life a bit easier, just do that, and then I can stick it to the frame temporarily, like that, so I can solder those 3 wires on, and then once they're soldered on, I can peel it off, stick it underneath. So, yay, Brighton to a fly! Woo! Love him. He is funny, man. Not gonna lie. Right, have my tweezers, because this stuff gets incredibly hot and it just makes it a bit easier. Put my tweezers down there. This sound is so wrong. There you go, so 1 wire. So keeping them in the same order. Wires. Don't worry about the fact they look a bit scraggly, because obviously it's so close to the motor at the moment, it's all bunched up, but once we unstick it from the arm, all will become apparent. I don't know if Jack's still there or not. It doesn't tell me if he is or not, but shame if he's left already. So there we go, so we've got 3 wires all soldered on. So what I'm going to do now is take off the rest of the sticky back. Can I say sticky back plastic without being sued by Blue Peter? Sticky back plastic. Alright. Turn it over, wrap the wire around, and stick it where I want it. Go there. Right in the middle of the arm. Cool, cool. And now a word from our sponsor. Oh, I'm joking. My sponsor is Tequila. I like tequila. So what's everybody think of this weather at the moment? Oh my god, it's pants. It's so pants. Right, so oh yeah, and for people that don't know, just get out of that. Droneislife.co.uk was a startup program for me, and I wasn't really in it full time all the time because you know I had another job at the time. But as of Monday, I am now full time. So this is now my only job, which is quite nice, really. Being, twist these ends together. Nobody likes untwisted ends. So now I've got big fat sausage fingers. Right, so don't forget to clean your tip, boys and girls. Let's thin these wires, make them nice and ready. I'm not going quiet on purpose, people. I'm just concentrating. And I'm honest, I think I need to go to the optician tonight and a new pair of spectacles because the vision's going a bit blurry from time to time. It doesn't help, does it? Right, so get work this out now. So I'm going to pull one wire out of this cable tie at a time, and then people might think, oh, that's a bit short. But actually, when I built this quad, the main wire here, as they come out of the box, I didn't even cut them. They kind of go in and they kind of circle around a bit to get to the ESC because I knew at some point I was going to do this. So when I pull it out of here, I will actually get a bit more length. Get my tweezers. So there's one. So if I pull it, I get a bit more length. So, but what we need to do is come down underneath here. Of course, everything that's on this quad this evening, there is a link. Well, I'll put a link in the description at the end. So everything, there's the LEDs, there's some tape and all sorts I'll be using later. So, you know, I appreciate not all of it's for everybody, but hey ho, no, you can't please everybody either. Right, so let's put that. This one is the one on the end. I appreciate I might not be doing this the best way, but everybody does it differently. I don't know everything about building a quad. I don't contest to know everything about the quad. There are many things that I don't know. So, you know, what I'm doing here, take out a picture so it is only a guide. So, but if it helps you, then great. That's, you know, this is what it's all for. And I know Malk and Kelsey use these LEDs, and they are brilliant. Also, you don't want any of these cables, these three that on the end here that you're putting together, touching, because these are your main motor wires. And of course, you know, if the motor wires all join together, bad things happen. Oh my god. I do believe my camera just decided to turn itself off. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back. My SLR decided to turn itself off. Cheeky mofo. Right, now we're down to the last one on there. I am going to just get rid of that cable tie because it's annoying me. Put that in my bin. I appreciate the main reason, as you can tell, you're probably struggling to see it, is that this quad is very black. There's nothing colourful about it at all. I mean, obviously there's a bit of gold on the motors here because of the MCK ones, and even the props I was running, I don't think I've got them to hand, were the dark grey, that kind of glassy grey, dark grey HQ props. But so yeah, it was very stealth. So I thought I'll try and make it a bit more visual to everybody. Well, I say everybody, I don't really care, but you know, the general public, when they're watching, when I'm flying, you know, it makes it seeable. And seeable is not in the right word, is it? Visible. To the innocent bystanders before I cut the heads off with it. And there we go. Let's just do that to my solar array a minute. Does anybody actually know a way to get it to cool down without having to pull the cable every time? Or is that the only way you can get it to cool down? Because I know you got one of these, Malk and Kels. I don't need yellow windows on there at all. Don't be so stupid. Yellow windows, honestly. Right, so what we will do, I'm going to quickly just plug a battery on there, because obviously they're going to light up very dimly with the, you know, with the ESC boot up sound. So either that or they're just going to catch fire. Right, so they work, but obviously, you know, you don't want to leave them exposed. But however, on the back now we've got no wires left whatsoever. I do need to cable tie that one down actually. Hold the button nearest to the screen. Seriously? I know you will hold the one away from the screen. Now let's try this while we're on air. Right. So that's it heating up. Right, so we hold the one. No, because that just gives me temperature. Yeah, see, if I hold the one nearest to the screen, it just keeps going up in temperature. So no, didn't work, Nighthawk, unfortunately. Thanks for the help though, but I know if you leave it for a while, it just turns itself off because it's gyro, some Mickey malarkey in it. It's voodoo. It's voodoo man. Right, so we're doing what was doing before we sidetrack. Cable tie. I need a cable tie. Just a little one. Just a nitty bitty one. Oh, we got I haven't updated the firmware on that one ever since I've had it. I think it's still version 1.2. I think it says. Hang on a minute, let's try this. Oh, 2.18. So you let me know, mate. It's a soldering iron. Bring back my gas one. My gas one was cool. You could melt crap with it without even realising. You know, you put it on a table and you go to get it, and then it wasn't there because it had melted through the table. It was brilliant. I still have it, but I think people have deemed it as not safe. And not only that, the main reason I changed to obviously this one is because it being gas and it's going to flame. When you're out in the field, you know, flying, you do a repair, the wind blows it out if it's a windy day, so that didn't work either. But as far as soldering in an office like this, it does create by far a much better solder than these electric ones. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about it, but when I solder with the gas one, the solder, when it dries, it stays really shiny. If that makes sense, which is really nice. Doesn't probably make any blind bit of difference to the quality of the solder. It just looks nicer because it's shiny. Right, so as you can see now, we have absolutely no wires here on the arms. They're literally underneath. There's my Crossfire antenna. Complete underneath, but obviously we don't want to leave them exposed. Water's going to get on them. So what I have and what I use, let me put that away over there. Something else that we sell. This is a silicone tape, and it's basically electrical tape, but it's self-amalgamating. Again, all the links that for all of this tonight have been in the description. So we need a pair of scissors. Now this stuff won't actually stick to anything at all, except for itself. But once it sticks to itself, there's no getting it apart. It is literally, yeah, it literally was. Yeah, so you literally, and this is clear. It's a little. I'll put it up there. You can see through it, but obviously you need to stretch it when you wrap it. That's what she said. So what we're going to do is put that across there. Look, I'm going to stretch it over, and then we're going to wrap it around. God, my fucking mortar tees in the way. There we go. So I'm going to wrap that over. I didn't get enough of it, so a bit more. Don't need that much more. I should cut off more, but don't actually need that much more. Just create another loop. You know, if you've got a bit more time than me, obviously, I don't want to keep you guys forever. I did want this just to be a quick video. Alright, obviously the more you can stretch it while you're wrapping, the clearer it gets. So underneath and then over. Obviously if you go across something twice, it's going to be murkier again. And that way on top it's clear, underneath we are completely protected. And I have actually seen, well, I've used this stuff on a lot of my stuff. If I grab one of my race quads in there. There we go. So this is my race quad. I've got 3 of them. Obviously we've done the same here, because obviously there's a black version and a clear version. Now I've used the black on the edges to cover up. Obviously you can tell it's a bit worn. I mean, it's done a whole year's worth of racing. So I put clear in the centre, which shows the LED, black on the edge to cover the wires up, but you go around both sides of that, and I've got the wires across the top, and it's all round. Done it front and rear, and these things, I haven't wrapped them. I mean, it's only literally gone around once, but the tape will actually withstand an awful lot of prop strikes. So yeah, it's, you know, it's been for what it costs and for damaging stuff, it's, you know, it's a lifesaver when it comes to prop strikes and things like that. So let me wrap up the other side, and then we'll plug a battery in, fire it up, and give it some revs. Make it so cut a bit more off this time. You get quite a lot on a row. Make sure my rubbish goes in the bin. So yeah, so there we go. So we go. Come on, the angle up. Make sure we get the contacts in there. Find that one. And then, oh, we didn't make it. Yeah. Wrap around that one. There you go. So that was actually come out better than the other one, because it's only gone once. And there you go. They are installed. So I will slap my WiPo on there, like so. Oh, I need a Gowie strap. I need a battery strap for there. Where's my bat? There you go. Faithful Gowie. This way I can turn it upside down and show you guys. So, Gowie strap on. I keep moving my mouse around. You can dodge them all. Right, so they are working. I heard what they're doing there. Obviously, because they're controlled by the motors, the more throttle you get, the brighter they get. But when you're flying, and when you disarm, they go off. Beautiful. And that is how they are fixed. So hopefully, and to be honest, they look quite tidy.
Telemetry lost.
Always got to get the last word in, she has. Always got to get the last word. There you go, that tequila looks nice next to a 6-inch alien. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go. Let's change that to that. So there you go, guys. That is how you install Tiny Ds. Malcolm and Kelsey and I already know, but they're here just because they love me. So yes, after you install them, any questions, obviously post them in the comments. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I planned to do one of these every week, different components, and obviously to help you out as much as possible. So keep tuned, and whilst I remember, on Friday at 8 PM, don't forget to tune in to FPV Perfect. If you haven't watched it before, search it on the old YouTube, and it'll be there. There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend on FPV on this Friday with FPV Perfect. There's new intros, there's new effects, there's new streams, new challenges. Yeah, so it's going to be great, and we do what we normally do: have a laugh, This week we are literally going to take the mickey out of every member on there, so it'll be fun. So until then, much love to you all, and fly safe.